even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
Percy Kane at the plate and takes high there. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second from the Atlanta Braves,
Vic Justice now at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In there for strike one. Peterson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a two-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. And the pitch. Just missed.
1-1.
Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Holtz on to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting third from the Los Angeles Dodgers.
So digging in, number 7.
Number 7.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First offering misses the mark. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Fernando Tatis. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed. That's in there, and the count even at 1. Tatis waits. That misses off the outside edge. The 2-1. And a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So 1 hit is all they get. And now the American League with their opportunity to shine. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park. And towing the slab in this one, Clayton Kershaw. What do we have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Ari Graydon. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one the other way. Riley. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second from the Tampa Bay.
Alex Russo digs in now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch is in the dirt.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
What a stop. Gathers and throws. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Here's some real power at the plate. Ryan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And first offering is fouled off. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Kershaw fires. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, and there's two away.
Batting fourth. From the Los Angeles Angels, the designated hitter, Mike.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That's in there, and that is strike one. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
I think it's just an unbelievable feeling, especially when you come out the front dressing room door and fans have a line formed up in the stadium, and you be going up the ramp and you walk out there and you cross that track and you.
He goes down looking.
If I'm not careful, I find myself still.
We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. No score.
My dog and I tell them, hey, I ran out of the stadium.
To play for the University of Texas is an experience.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Slugger Gomez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. He swings and fouls one off.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Those who learn the Longhorn grind come from big cities and small.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3.
Great belief in himself. I think it's a challenge for someone to come here to be considered among the best.
3-2.
Play against the best.
And he walked him.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Austin Riley.
He's good. Wants to compete at the highest level. And has looked forward all his life.
Next pitch is popped up. Russo under it. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Part of a tradition of excellence that is shared by fans from Austin to El Paso and from Dallas to Brownsville.
And here it comes. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And that's through there for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
There goes the runner. And there's a foul ball. No score here in the second. Hit on the ground might be 2. Altuve. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Trey Turner now. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And there's a ball.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
In 1977, the answer for Paul to return to Austin as head coach. In 5 seasons, he has produced 5 bowl teams, 8 All-Americans, and 2 #1 rankings.
Runner at second, 2 down.
And my wife was Brandon. Our tradition, which has been
this one in the dirt. In plenty of time for first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
When you're a member of the Southwest,
Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. And here is Jose Altuve.
for every touchdown,
The line and the pitch.
a price must be paid.
And that one missing low. Will Siggy, one of the smallest guys in all of baseball, but the resume is incredible. An MVP in 2017. He's won the World Series twice. 6 times the Silver Slugger, 3 times a batting champ. 8 different times he has been an all-star. What a career he's put together.
The Longhorns continue their proud winning tradition.
And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there.
Yeah, and just continuing in the line of Bagwell and Biggio and guys in the Hall of Fame.
Out towards right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's going to be Ali Holtz. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Next pitch is popped up. Riley makes the catch. And there's one down. So up next, Vega. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
In the larger society, and the University of Texas has become.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And we believe in studying well and playing well and making a contribution to the vibrancy of this great state.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. Altuve rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game. But right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cannon Daniels getting ready to hit. A switch hitter batting right.
And the quality of it is real good. Most places you go and you can get a large quantity, but the quality is so good.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Excellent.
To turn all that nourishment into muscle on the football field, the Longhorns have one of the biggest weight training facilities in the country, and they know how to use it.
Kicks and fires. Vega leads off first with one away.
About 3 hours a day, every other day. And it's extremely intense workouts. And we increase our strength tremendously.
And that is in for a strike. 2-1 now.
We just maintain our strength throughout the season.
For weight training to be effective, it must be custom tailored to the individual.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Former NCAA shot put champion Dana Leduc supervises weight training for all.
At the belt, he fires. And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's the strike. Adley Rutschman, saying a first overall pick out of Oregon State. What a college career he had. He helped the Beavers win the 2018 College World Series, and he was named the most outstanding player of the tournament.
Yeah, I found it interesting that in his rookie season, many baseball experts said that he was the best catcher in the big leagues at the time.
Out to center. Gomez gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Glenn Blackwood plays a vital role in the secondary. The Dodgers resurgent Miami Dolphins.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ari Grady. He's 0 for 1. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Then there's the Tyler Rose, Earl Kemp, already one of the most prolific backs in NFL history.
And the 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
More than 4,400 yards and scored 41 touchdowns.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second.
The first Texas player to win the Heisman Trophy, and he is the only Longhorn to ever have his number retired.
Out to short, Turner. They take the force out, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead.
You can go to SMU, you can go to Texas A&M, but it's never nothing like going to the University of Texas.
Not everyone can go on to star in professional football.
Travis Stevenson into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good framing, but this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll touch them all. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So the lineup flips over. And now Percy Payne. First pitch just misses.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. You can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Two. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first and one away in the top of the third.
Now the designated hitter, Vic Justice.
Now the number 2 hitter, Vic Justice. Grounded out his first time. Justice, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Next pitch is outside.
You know, Blue, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Brings it in for the third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Taylor Swift. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Taylor Swift.
Now the third baseman, Alex Russo.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The pitch. Swift, a 6'4" righty, more than 300 wins in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And now the 0-1. And downstairs. Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a foul straight back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Ryan. First time up was a pop out. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
Now the designated hitter, Mark
Here's Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Trout, 31 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. Righty delivers.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch because earlier in his career, you figured he would taper off some. He wouldn't be a top 3 finisher in the MVP. Remember, several years he was finishing behind Miguel Cabrera, and then just emerged as the guy. And incredible to see what he's done over all these years.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Shohei Ohtani.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Fernando Tatis now at the plate. And he deals.
0-1.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Oh, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Next offering in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP. And the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Now, slugger Gomez. That one's in there, 0-1. That one ran inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
And that one in the air, center field. Grady makes the grab on the run.
Now that second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
Ball to strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. Still tied 1-1. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Max Fried.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Doubled in his first AB.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The wind of the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1 down. And that one is inside. 3 straight Gold Gloves for Fried in 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Yeah, he's got a ways to go to catch Greg Maddux, who had a total of 18 in his career, 13 consecutive Gold Gloves.
1 and 2 now. Altuve waits. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The water type, but nobody ever picks the grass type. I don't understand.
And a 1-2 again.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now it's filled up. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now back.
Next to hit, Ollie Holtz. He popped out his first time. Way high with that one. 1-0. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And another ball. In the dirt. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And the batter now, Vega. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The pitch. That misses. 1-1. That one missed.
Ball 2.
And a pitch. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cannon Daniels up next for the American League. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next pitch is popped up. Goldie settles underneath it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of the fifth we go. All tied 1-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Alek Manoah. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time up. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many All-Star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Goldie started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's the strike. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Vega hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Real Muto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Righty to the plate. And ball 1. And there's a ball. Next pitch is popped up. Ryan under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Jordan Montgomery will take over here.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Adley Rutschman digs in now. Flied out to center in his first at bat. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the batting order turns over, and now Ari Grady. That one fouled off. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Trying to bunt his way on. Goldie. A flip to the pitcher covering. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
The third baseman, Alex Russo.
Here's the third baseman, Alex Russo. And a strike. And takes low for ball one.
1-1.
The pitch.
That's ball 2.
That misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Three and two now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, runner at first. Digging in, Ryan. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Russo around third. He scores. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Bounce to the left side. Sends it across to first. That's out number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Luis Garcia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Percy Payne. That's down and in. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano up and loosening in the pen. Holmes warming up as well. The 1-0.
That's the ball. 2-0.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's a strike. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Leading up with the
And next is the designated hitter, Vic Justice.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one outside, and it's 1-0. And a pitch. Now 1-1. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Called out on strikes. Fastball to letters, throws him for strike 3. Now the left fielder, number 7. This guy has turned into a beast. In there for strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Ryan tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. The AL out front here, 2-1. Ross Stripling taking over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1 for 2.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Strike 2. And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch. Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The wide to kick the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, number 5.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Vega. Stripling, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Struck him out looking. American League goes down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Jock Peterson. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Holmes fires to first on the run, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The pitch. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Meneses checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Nico Horner looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the grab after a long run. And that is the inning. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's a lead for the American League, 2-1. Staying in the game on defense, Jock Peterson. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Joey Meneses. He'll be patrolling center field.
Now in center field.
Also entering the game, Nico Horner. He'll play second.
Now at second base, number 2.
A.J. Minter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Hannon Daniels. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. There's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And here it comes.
Ball inside.
At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Now all even up. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Nope,
Rutschman at the plate now. That's ball one. Minter is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And he deals. There's a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And 1-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Mike Napoli looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Ball one, no strikes.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera. Got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit.
First offering misses the mark. Napoli at second with 2 down. Now a bullet to second base, but he's so remaining in the game defensively, Mike Napoli. He pinch hit last half inning, but now he's in a position. Gets the call from the pen, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Liam Hendricks, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. That hits the dirt, and that's ball one. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The 2-2. Into center. Napoli in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Trey Turner at the plate.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. A little bit low. And now 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carried. Gone. He circles the bases, and we're starting over. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's already homered in this game. And strike one to the catcher. And now the lefty.
Ball. 1-0.
On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond, and Realmuto is out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Brian Hayes. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
0-2 now. Good eye right there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
In the air, right field. Daniels under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. Staying in the game on defense, Brian Hayes. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. On the mound now, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Pinch hitter coming on, Salvador Perez. He represents the go-ahead run. The pitch. That's inside. Righty delivers and misses inside. And that one is inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Mike Trout up next. 3-0 down. There's a strike. Late on that fastball.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Right-handed reliever. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Eric Haas. Big spot for him here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Kicks and fires. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No, he held up. Man at second. In there. Got him looking for the K. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Jeremy Pena. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Real Muto throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Cameron stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-2 stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. 2 out.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Eugenio Suarez. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2. swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Jeremy Pena, he entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base.
Now playing second.
Also entering the game, Eugenio Suarez. He's in at shortstop.
Now at shortstop.
The new pitcher in the game, Clay Holmes. Now into the game, Patsy Keller. He takes over as the new first baseman. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Number 25. A critical at bat in this game for him. Up the middle. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
The batter. The right field.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. William Contreras. One out, the base is empty for him. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Romano up and throwing. On a strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike three.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to come in early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And the batter now, Joey Meneses. That misses the zone. Ball one. Holmes, 30 years old now, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2011. And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. William Contreras. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. A new arm into the game, the righty Camilo Doval.
Number 75.
Vega getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley getting loose out there. And there's the strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. First offering misses the mark. Trying to send this to extra innings. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 10th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
Number 16.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League. Nick Ahmed. He represents the go-ahead run. And a pitch. Rolled over to third. Jimenez. 1 away in the top half of the 10th.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul.
And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Presley preparing to come on if needed. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In the dirt, and it's 3-2. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Here's Turner now. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And the righty deals. They say it went. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Next pitch misses way outside. And he deals. That one missed. JT Realmuto would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. Hacks and misses, it's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Dylan Floro. And now the center fielder, Mike Napoli, doubled his first time up. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The winning run on second base. That's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening.
Such as the debut album from the Hoopers.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
So now a pinch hitter, Alex Bregman, the winning run on base for him. That one's in there, 0-1.
On television, we saw the debuts on Star Trek Voyager.
Winning run stands at second.
Sports with Brian Plummer, Road Wars, Sailor Moon.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
And now 1-2.
Business was down, and fans were switching over to WCW. With
1-2 now. Good eye right there.
That's a really good take.
Hit weakly on the ground. Hayes slings it across, and they get Bregman for the out. And now the first baseman, Patsy Keller, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
His fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Pinch hitter coming on, Jesus Aguilar. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. In there for strike 1.
Bigelow must have gotten the message as he and Takama managed to advance to the finals of the WWE Tag Team Championship Tournament.
In there at the knees.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
At the belt and finals. Swing and a bouncer. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Tatanka ran against the ropes, causing Bigelow to lose his balance and crash to the net.
So up next, Jeremy Pena. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Sitting ringside was NFL legend Lawrence Taylor.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
Big Daddy Cool, Diesel. Taylor laughed at Bigelow, who was dumbfounded by the defeat.
Pena tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
McMahon also announced the suspension of the Beast from the East.
And a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So they strand 3 and leave him loaded. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2.
Saying he was considered Bigelow's.
So remaining in the game defensively, Alex Bregman. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Now on the bump, Ryan Presley.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity.
And now it is JT Realmuto. 1 for 3. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First offering, and it just misses. The 1-0. Here's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. I'll tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Brendan Rodgers. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. second, and Turner's back in. And that's in for a strike. Turner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Foul ball there. Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
The 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Runner leads away at second. On the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 away to open the 11th. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Pete Alonso looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Inside corner, that's a strike. 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. And downstairs. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch is outside, and now it's 3-2. Number 25 would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Suarez throw to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Staying in the game on defense, Brendan Rodgers. He'll play third after coming into the game. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the pitch. And a bunt towards third. Down the line, and it's foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's outside. One-two now. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's 1 down. Now the left fielder, Vega, known for his late inning heroics. next offering misses badly for ball one. Just off the outside part of the plate.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
The next offering misses, and that's ball three.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the 3-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
So 2 down now, and here is Cannon Daniels. Ripped to third. Out number 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 11 innings in the books now. We are tied 2-2. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ronaldo Lopez. Here's the left fielder, number 25. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Liam Hendricks, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
They can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Righty to the plate. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And now it's William Contreras, and that's in there for strike one. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Napoli gets there. He's under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Joey Meneses. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Ahmed in the box now. Takes strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Right-hander kick steals. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Rutschman makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 left on. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. We are tied. So out of the pen comes the right-hander. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. And a pitch. And a sac bunt here. In there safely.
That feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So up next, Mike Napoli. Check swing, but he went too far. Slider right there. Fly ball down the line. Contreras ranging back, still going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. The winning run crosses the plate, and they win it in 12.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air, and worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out in the outfield to score that run and win this game.
The final score, a 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
When we last left off, WWF was trying to bounce back from the failure of the Ultimate Warrior to draw as world champions. With plans in place to take the title off in May, they began setting up Sergeant Slaughter as his next challenger. In addition to that, though, in a decision which would ultimately have negative consequences to the UWF, the company chose to try and play off the real-life Gulf War by having Slaughter turn heel and pledge his allegiance to Saddam Hussein, something which drew nuclear levels of cruelty for the Iraqi sympathizer and even forced him to wear a bulletproof vest on his way to the ring over fears that he may be shot at. And of course, there were many who were already calling this whole angle tasteless as the new year rolled around. But WWF stuck to their guns regardless, looking the former American hero to challenge the Warriors in the top prize at January 19th Royal Rumble. Before we would get there, though, the company would crown another new champion at a live event on January 7th when Harold Boyle and Grand Hamada became the inaugural WWF Intercontinental Tag Team Champions. Wondering why you've never heard of these belts before? Not alone, because they did never have much of an impact, with them eventually being deactivated altogether in July. But while the important belts would remain a fixture on TV, only one of them would be defended at the Royal Rumble itself. With this being the night that Slaughter mercifully gave it to the reign of the Ultimate Warrior after an extreme finish saw Macho Man Randy Savage get involved and cost the now former champion's title. And while Vic and Steve both then spin off into their own feud, elsewhere on the show, a young Shawn Michaels would continue his slow rise to the top with the Marty Jannetty beat the Orient Express. Oh well, after that, Virgil would finally decide he had enough of Ted DiBiase's bullying, and he turned on his boss after a tag match between Ben and